Well, hello there. We've got our podcast ready for you.
We talk about the NRL, how we felt about the big American leap that we did in Las Vegas on the weekend. NRL wants it to be a big deal.
Yep.
But does it matter to you?
How many Aussies do you reckon were over there just bunging on the Aussie? G'day, mate. Mick Dundee, just in town for a few days. Going to skin myself a crocodile.
Well, in the background of the game, I could hear, am I ever going to see your face again, with the Australian refrain. I thought, there aren't any Americans in that crowd.
Also, we've got star actor William H. Macy. You might remember him from Shameless. And Peter Farrell, his star director, you might remember him from Dumb and Dumber. They've got a new movie called Ricky Stenicki.
Also, what's going on with the royal family? All four major royals aren't available at the moment. None of them are working. This has never happened before. What does it all mean? We deep dive with Emma Gillespie.
Married at First Sight. Did you watch it?
No.
Well, I watched it, so you don't have to watch it.
Yeah, okay.
What's going on with Jack, the man bun, and Tori, don't waste my time.
Well, what's going on with school fundraisers in Oklahoma? We've seen footage of kids lying on their stomachs licking what looks like peanut butter from people's feet. That was a fundraiser.
That's all coming up on our podcast.
Everybody online.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles.
Congratulations, Mandy.
We're on the radio right now.
What is it you can't face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Top of the morning to you, Amanda.
Hello.
Monday.
Not just any old Monday. Let's go big. Have you got some sound effects?
What do you want?
Big. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll tell you why. Every single caller who makes it to air this morning will win our Sydney Royal Easter Show ticket blitz. You get a package that includes a family pass to the Easter Show. Noise.
Oh, okay. He's going to do it after.
So you get, a family pass to the Easter Show, a Jonesy and Amanda show bag.
Yep.
Noise. And a couple of ride passes to try the Dodgems. The Dodgems.
The Dodgems. Our Dodgems.
Noise. This is big.
Have you got the bag?
Let me tell you what's in our show bag.
Yeah,
so
do a bit of a rummage.
You get a really good tote bag to start with.
Tote bag.
You do. That's worth the money on its own. Why are you laughing? That's a great
That's
gym
very
bag,
good.
a bag, all that sort of stuff.
It's got a gym bag.
You get a WSFM cap.
It's beige.
Yeah, with black writing on. It's cool.
Is it?
Oh, Brendan.
Okay, no, I'm with
Look
you.
at this.
What's
One
that?
of those really expensive drink bottles.
So all the young ladies
Frank
carry
Green
around
style.
With them. Women these days, young ladies, cannot walk around without being hydrated.
I know. I went through my entire life without being hydrated. Who knew that I had to be hydrated? So you've also... Oh, look at this. Oh, we got lots of food. A chocolate orange.
Oh, choc orange.
We get lots of nibblies. We get... We're obviously concerned about your bowels because there's some breakfast cereal arrangements.
What sort of cereal?
We've got Jordan's crunchy oat granola. We've got some Nutri-Grain. We've got some wasabi. Don't put that on there.
Wasabi?
And look at these. These are delicious.
What's that?
Hooley's rings. Onion flavour. They're delicious. We hoovered those up the other day. This is our second bag.
Who's Hooley and why has he lost his
Jonesy, in a fit of dudgeon, ran over the Easter show. Over this show bag. And all the drinks split.
Yeah.
Because there's drinks in there too.
What sort of drinks?
There's a remedy. Oh, this is like a remedy one. Fruit. And also Coffee Boss.
Right.
Rainbow Mountain Blend. Ooh, iced latte in a can. I'm going to drink that this morning. Every single person that comes on our show today that makes it to air gets Easter show tickets. Noise. Thank you, family pass. You get the show bag and all those things in it. Come on. And some ride passes to the Dodgems.
Whoa!
That's pretty big.
That's pretty big. How good are we?
And look, let me just say, this is thanks to the Easter show, March 22, pretty soon, to April 2. You can get early bird tickets today and save at eastershow.com.au or win them with us.
I am so excited about that. And so everyone gets one of those. If you ring us 13 WSFM, you can just ring us and waste our time. Johnny, waste our time, and you'll get Easter show tickets.
If you make it to air, here's question one of the Magnificent Seven. Paris is known as the city of what?
Jam Nation. We have for you the Magnificent Seven. There are 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
It's your lucky day. Every single caller who makes it to air today gets this amazing Easter show ticket blitz. Tickets, family pass, our show bag, and some rides to the Dodgems, our Dodgems.
Christopher Sinclair, it's you, Pikachu.
Hello.
How you going?
Going all right.
You've got all that Easter show stuff coming your way.
Yeah, sounds perfect.
Unreal. Now let's get into the questions. Okay. Serious face on now, Christopher. Why are you laughing, Brendan?
I just see you're very efficient today.
What would you like me to be?
I'd just like you to be what you usually are.
I know, but I think it's an amazing thing to be
That's
one
a
of these
great
Easter
prize.
show things.
I think it's a super prize.
Good.
And Christopher agrees.
Good.
Yeah,
All right.
see?
Christopher, Paris is known as the city of what?
Love.
City of love.
From the children's TV show, Mr. Squiggle had a nose made of what?
That is made of pencils.
It was a pencil.
Oh, he just had one pencil.
One giant lead pencil.
He had a bit of lead in his pencil.
If he blew his nose, what a mess.
Would be. Let's play the not-so-secret sound.
Christopher, what is this sound?
That is a horn.
Yeah, that's all you need to say. That's the sound Jonesy makes when he sees an attractive woman and his eyes pop out like a cartoon character. Aruga!
If only we could get an attractive woman here. Oh, come on. It's happening now.
It's all gone sour. It's all
There you
gone
go.
sour.
Hello, nurse.
Question 4 for you, Christopher, and this is multiple choice. A US postal worker out on disability for her shoulder was charged with fraud after being seen on which game show? A Price is Right. B, Family Feud. C, Tipping Point.
A.
It is The Price is Right. Do you know how she got caught out? So there she is saying that she had a broken shoulder, whatever, and she had disability. She was caught spinning that enormous wheel on The Price is Right. You know, you have to lean over and heave that thing around.
Yeah.
And so they watched her and said, I think your shoulder's okay.
It's like the Christmas tree woman.
Yeah, this woman who got disability for saying she'd been in a car accident, she could barely get out of bed, etc., couldn't lift her groceries. She was caught winning a Christmas tree throwing competition.
If you're going to cheat the system, just keep it on the DL. Is what we say to you. The Vision Pro is a VR headset made by which California-based company, Christopher?
GoPro. I'm not sure.
Sorry, Christopher. Question 5, and someone else now gets a chance to win the Easter Show package.
Yes, they do.
The Vision Pro is a VR headset made by which California-based company?
Jonesy and Amanda.
Damn Nation.
Podcast.
We are into the Magnificent 7, and we're up to question number 5.
Don't forget, every caller that makes it to air gets our fabulous Easter Show ticket blitz.
Yeah.
Sound effect, Brendan. Thank you. I can't rest until we've celebrated.
I just feel it's too much. Cassie is in Strathfield.
Hi, Cassie.
Good morning, guys. How are we?
Very
We
well.
do all right.
Congratulations, you're getting the whole Easter Show shebang. Well done.
Thank you.
The Vision Pro is a VR headset made by which California-based company?
Would that be Apple?
It's Apple.
It's Apple. The workers in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory are known as what?
Oompa Loompas?
The Oompa Loompas.
Jumpity-doos.
Brings you to question 7, Cassie. Here we go. Who won the very first NRL game in Las Vegas over the weekend?
The Sea Eagles.
You've done it. Beat the Rabbitohs 36-24, and the Roosters won too.
Yeah.
Let's just throw that out there. Very exciting.
It was a great game. Did you watch it?
Yeah,
Did you enjoy
of course I watched it.
Did you watch it, Cassie?
I didn't. I was moving house.
Fair enough. Moving house on a Sunday. That's the worst day to move house, by the way.
Yeah.
Is there a better day?
Oh, well.
Yeah, actually,
There's no good day.
there's no good day to move
Yeah,
house.
there's no good day.
It's the worst day. Congratulations to you, Cassie. You've won the Jam Pack. It's all coming your way. A double to the 25th anniversary production of Riverdance, touring Sydney, April 13 and 14. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketek. A Miles Gray Crystal Candle Pack, Australia's favourite crystal candle company. And Jonesy and Amanda Coach at yours for the colouring. Add some Staedtler pencils so you can colour with confidence. Anything you'd like to add there, Cassie?
Have a great Monday, guys.
Well
you too.
done.
Thank you, Cassie.
Well done.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Are we ready? I was born ready.
Ready, willing, and able.
Let's go already!
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I was ready.
Thumbing through the Almanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1978, the Village People released their hit YMCA. Do you remember where you were when the Village People released their hit YMCA?
No, but I know where I've been every day since when I've heard it.
As we all know, where have you been?
Well, I hear it a lot. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's still an anthem. It's still in ads. It's on reels. It's everywhere.
I would have got to work out on Oxford Street, certainly, over the weekend. As we know, the song is a gay anthem inspired by the not-so-secret hookups at the Young Men's Christian Association. I didn't know that. Was that a thing?
But also, is that part of the song?
It's a place you can go, you can get yourself clean, you can hang out with all the boys. Yeah, I guess it is. Mm-hmm. So it may come as no surprise to you that the organisation threatened to sue the band over trademark infringement after the song's very successful release. However, that success just wasn't for the Village People. The more popular the song, the more memberships went up for the YMCA.
Mm-hmm. So I'm here for the hookups.
Suddenly the YMCA went, well, okay, well, you know.
Yeah, do you want to write a song about change rooms?
I think we get it on. What do you think?
That's what they said.
Jam Nation.
We lost a great fashionista over the weekend, Iris Apfel. You would know her image if you don't know her name. She was 102 when she died, and she has big dark glasses, grey short hair, and her arms are usually covered in the most fabulous bangles. She wears lots of colourful jewellery around her neck. She is an icon. And she's had quite an extraordinary life. I love these quotes from her. She says, if you're not interested, you're not interesting. You know, I love my chunky jewellery, Brennan, my colourful stuff.
Yeah.
I just think she's amazing. She says, put your money into accessories. You can create a million different looks. When you don't dress like everybody else, you don't think like everybody else. Colour can raise the dead, she has said. She's had an extraordinary life. So she started her working life as a copy editor at Women's Wear Daily, where she earned $15 a week in the 1940s. She then became an interior designer, had her own fashion business. She's renovated the White House during 9 presidencies.
Renovated it?
Yeah, renovated.
That's a big joint.
It's a big joint, but what they do is every time there's a new president, they want to put their own stamp on it. So come on in and do it.
Yeah.
She became an icon, an unlikely style icon in 2005 when the Metropolitan Museum of Art launched an exhibition focusing on her wardrobe. So she became a worldwide name in her 90s. Quite extraordinary. So in 2019, she signed a modelling contract with an agency that was representing Kate Moss, Gigi Hadid. So she became this incredible, instead of having a third act, this is about her 5th act, famous fashion model in her 90s. She's the oldest person to have a Barbie doll made by Mattel in her image. She's quite extraordinary. Anyway, she has just passed away at the age of 102.
Wow, good innings.
Good innings. I did have to laugh at this, though. When they announced her death, the New York Post said the spokesman for her estate confirmed her death to multiple US outlets, did not give a cause of death. She's 102. I think we know. It's okay. Nothing to see here. It's all right.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Jam Nation
podcast.
NRL in Las Vegas. I watched both games yesterday and I enjoyed it.
I thought it was great. And it's interesting watching both games because my enthusiasm, I was thinking, isn't it great? The NRL's back. I mean, 2 games is a lot. But I thought for Americans, that's still shorter than an NFL game. You could watch 8 NRL games, still shorter. And I know they promised there'd be lots of crunching and leaping and speed. And there really was. And you'd made this point last week when we were talking about footy tips, is that I bet they let the small infringements go so that the game moves quickly. And it seemed to, didn't it?
I felt that. I felt the players really would have felt that they were on show to do a good game, to have a great game.
And a really fast, lots of running. And because when you watch the NFL, it's so stop and start. And the athleticism of these guys just running from one end of the field to the other. It's quite extraordinary, isn't it?
Yeah, but that Allegiant Stadium is amazing. That looks great. And the turf, all the effort for the turf.
Yeah, because it's different turf to the Super Bowl turf.
They had to truck the turf in and put it in there. And
a lot of money was spent on that.
Yeah.
A lot of money. You know, one of the big miracles was that James Tedesco's pants stayed up.
There you go.
At about half an hour in, there was a slight hint of bum crack, but The only thing working harder than him on the field was the elastic in his pants. And I don't know if there's a different gravitational pull in the Northern Hemisphere, but his pants stayed up, and that seemed to be a big miracle.
The NRL Integrity Committee, after the 2 games, they'd be sitting there going, okay, here we go.
I was wondering that. At what point do the butterfly nets come out? As soon as the final whistle blows, haul them in,
Come on.
taser them, tie them up, and keep them safe until they get home.
What do you know about the racial slur on the field between Ezra Mam and Spencer Lenu?
The thing is, we've taken this whole game on the road. Even our racial slurs we're sharing with America now. But awful.
Are they of the same area, though? The
ethnicity?
Yes.
I don't know.
I was wondering what the racial slur is, though, if you're of
Well, it's been printed that he called him a monkey.
Right.
And he was apparently in tears, hugely upset.
Oh.
And so he was asked if he wanted to make a formal complaint, to which he responded, yes, I do.
Okay.
So there you are. So the NRL, they say here, is aware of an on-field matter and is reviewing the incident.
Rightio.
There was also a fight, wasn't there?
A Manly fan got into a fight. I was so sure it would have been a South Sydney fan, but it was a Manly fan. And there's pictures of him. He's got his little Manly jersey on there, and he's covered in blood. Not too sure what happened there. It seems the report was he was seemingly influenced by alcohol, because over there in America, they serve up normal beer, like full-strength beer.
You can only get 2 at a time, though.
Yes, but here you've got to drink water after.
Oh, I see.
They give you that
Is it half-strength beer?
Great Northern junk that you got to drink, so they can't give you the full strength, the lunatic soup. So
right.
They would have
the
gone
lunatic
crazy.
soup. I do
well, you
like
can buy
this
spirits
too.
over there as well.
Yeah.
And their light beer is just carb light, not light.
Oh.
Yeah.
It said here that he was clutching his Manly hat and scarf in his hand. This is the man whose face is covered in blood. And someone was yelling as his head being escorted out, "Go Manly." So we've exported all the great parts of our game, the racial slurs, the fights.
Everything. But this is like what they did with the Beatles. When the Beatles were breaking out of Liverpool into London, Brian Epstein, their then manager, would bus Beatles fans to London. So everyone got the hype. I dare say there would have been a lot of expats over there in LA. There'd be a lot of them. They'll probably fill a stadium. Although Hugh Jackman didn't go.
No, I saw in the paper they said due to unforeseen circumstances, he couldn't make it. So the people they wheeled out to say, look at the people who's in the crowd. It was an NFL guy who was paid to support it, a kick-in-your-face guy. UFC, paid to support it, and Lachlan Murdoch, who quite obviously
owns it.
Yeah, who owns it.
I was watching Foxtel, they crossed to the box, and there was Lachlan on his phone, and Sarah was just having a chat with someone. I thought, oh, come on, guys, you've got to, surely...
Give him a heads up.
Surely there'd be stock. Yeah, Lachlan, we're crossing over. Can you look engaged in the game, please? Come on.
Well, I got sick of the commentary of saying the Americans are loving it. I mean, do we care? We might put this to the pub test. It was a great spectacle, but I don't care that Americans love it. How needy are we?
I do.
I know. Here's me last week saying, hope it doesn't rain for Taylor Swift. But when they're saying the Americans are in the crowd, isn't it great?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I heard snippets of these songs they were playing.
That's a good American band.
With the Australian refrain, so you know very well that they're Australians. I heard Eagle Rock.
Well, because Manly won. Everyone's standing with their
all
pants
those
down.
Americans singing along. And then they all burst into this.
GB.
All the Americans singing along.
They love that.
This one, I'm sure, would have gone viral. Let's get that wave happening with this.
Shut up in your face, buddy.
Well, I thought it was great, but we might put to the pub testers, is it a big deal for you? You're just watching the football at home. Do you care that America loves it?
That is the biggest deal for me.
Jam Nation.
We're just gonna grab right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin, cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Roll up. You got 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. If you get all the questions right, $1,000 for ye.
And then we say, hey, what? Hey, what, we say.
We say, hey,
in
what?
bad English, just like that. Do you want to change that to $2,000? One bonus question, but it's double or nothing.
We've done it before in the past, and it's always paid dividends. Will it work today for Louisa of Miranda? Hello,
Hi, Louisa.
Good morning.
Hey, Louisa, just for making it on air today, you're already a winner. And sound effect, Brendan, please, because you have...
I feel that we've got a lot of sound.
Thank you. Tickets to a family pass to the Royal Easter Show. You get a Jonesy and Amanda show bag and some ride passes to the Dodgems. That's our Dodgems.
Amazing, thank you.
Good on you, Louisa.
Well, let's see what we can do for you here. Let's see if we can get you $2,000 on top of that. What a great Monday that would be. We've got 10 questions, 60 seconds. If you're not sure, maybe say pass because we might have time to come back, okay?
Alrighty.
Louisa, good luck because here we go. Question 1. Which season are we currently in?
We're in autumn.
Question 2. How many leaves on a lucky clover?
4.
Question 3. Nachos originated from which country?
Mexico.
Question 4. What are Taylor Swift fans called?
Swifties.
Question 5. True or false? Cristiano Ronaldo is the most followed person on Instagram.
True.
Question 6. Decibels are used to measure what?
Sound.
Question 7. Sylvia Plath was a famous what?
Pass.
Question 8. In which month is the Melbourne Cup held?
November.
Question 9. What was the first cryptocurrency called?
Pass.
Question 10. In which state would you find Lake Eyre?
Lake Eyre is in pass.
Back to question 7. Sylvia Plath was a famous what?
Poet.
Question 9. What was the first cryptocurrency called?
Bitcoin.
Oh! Yes, but you also had question 10 to go. In which state would you find Lake Eyre? South Australia. Oh, Louisa, you were close.
I knew that one.
Oh, plops.
Look. Oh, I've got Easter show tickets.
There you go.
Yep, you got all of that, and you got $100 to be getting on with. Thank you very much.
It's always an upside, Louisa.
Thank you.
Tuesday and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Did you have big fundraising stuff when you were at school?
No. I remember when I was young, though, they had a wine bottling day for the preschool, for my sister's preschool.
Wine bottling?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
They bottled wine.
The kids did?
The adults and the kids, we all got together and we bottled wine.
That's weird.
In hindsight, yeah, it was a bit weird. And a lot of the adults got pretty plastered there. There was a lot of people sampling the wine as they were bottling the wine.
That's right. I can imagine. The glass isn't the only vessel.
Yeah.
Shove it in here.
I just have this visceral flashback of sticking the label onto the bottle of wine.
We used to have at our school at Carlingford High, until it was banned, Cracker Night, which was the most exciting thing that ever happened, where we let off all the crackers and on the oval at the back of the school, woohoo, big fundraiser. It was great. I remember one year for a special occasion, I got a pair of toe socks. You know, those multicoloured socks that, and I wore them with my high-heeled slaps, as we called them then, that were there was no give in them. It's like walking around with a brick, like a velvet thong.
Yeah.
Not undies, shoes.
No, you've graduated to that.
Yeah. Most exciting night of our lives. But I was looking at this story in Oklahoma because fundraisers, by and large, have got more and more weird. And the wine bottling was pretty strange. Now you mentioned that. But have a listen to this. This is in Oklahoma. It's hard to tell what's going on. Have a listen and I'll explain it.
Devouring them.
Yeah.
Right. So what's going on there?
What is going on? This is a high school fundraiser. So there's a whole lot of students, kids, on their bellies, licking the feet of other. They're saying in the press release that they put out afterwards, it was students. But from what I could see, it looked like staff members. It looked like adults.
Right.
And the kids are licking peanut butter and stuff off the feet of these other people. So parents are outraged. The local school superintendent has said, this is disgusting. We are investigating. The school is saying everyone was happy. Everyone wanted to do it. We raised $150,000, they say.
I heard Fergie flew in.
Did someone say fees?
It's right in my wheelhouse.
150,000. That seems.
Sorry,
that's what they said. I don't believe that.
They raised 150,000
at a school fundraiser. I don't know. That's a lot of peanut butter being licked off a lot of feet.
Goodness me.
But a lot of times, as I said, parents have to do the arranging of these things. You try and set up fundraisers. Things don't go according to plan.
Yep.
Why don't we share the horror? Tales of the fundraiser.
Oh, this could be great. Yes.
He is devouring them.
Don't forget, every caller that makes it to air also gets tickets to the Easter show and a show bag.
Jam Nation.
An Oklahoma school fundraiser has got the ire of the school board because...
Well, there's footage of students, little kids, well, when I say little, how like about 10, 12, lying on their
That's little
stomachs,
kids.
licking peanut butter off the feet of people who seem considerably older.
It just...
Mank. It's mank.
There's some red flags.
Tribal drum is beating for Tales of the Fundraiser.
He is devouring them.
That's audio from the event.
Sharon has joined us.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi guys.
Very well. Hey, Sharon, just for making it on air this morning, you have our Sydney Royal Easter Show ticket blitz. You've got a family pass to the Easter Show, a Jones and Amanda show bag, which is brilliant. And
it's a tote bag.
A tote bag filled with fabulous things, and ride passes to the Dodgems, or the Dodjams, as we say. No sound effect, Brendan? I'm happy now. So, Sharon, Tales of the Fundraiser, what have you got?
We had the wobbling knees competition.
What was that?
Well, we all had to line up, pull up our dresses and wobble our knees, and whoever had the best wobble was winner.
Determined by a teacher?
Yes, we had, it was actually a girls' school, so it was all girls, so, yeah.
Yep, but still.
What determines wobbly knees? Like you'd wibble them or woggle them around?
Yeah, we had to wobble our knees and just to keep it going until they picked whoever the winner was. And we had to pay to do enter the competition.
You had to pay to do it?
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing a little bit of fat shaming here. Would that be fair to say?
Well, it wasn't. No one's. I think it's just if you could wiggle your knees, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, there's not much imagination in that. Pull your skirt up and wiggle your knees and give us some money. You know, well, it is odd. It is odd, isn't it?
It is odd.
What did you say earlier that your younger sister had a wine bottling fundraiser?
For the preschool, yeah. They
Preschool?
Preschool. They bottled wine. I remember as well a certain league club having a prawn and porn night to fund their under 16-year-old side to go on their end-of-year trip.
Just the dads went? Did the mums go as well?
That's
wow.
much.
Wow.
Thank you, Sharon. Deb has joined us.
Hi, Deb.
Hi, good morning, guys. How are you?
Very
We are
well.
well.
Easter show package coming your way too.
Oh, amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Tales of the Fundraiser. What have you got?
Oh, what's happened to Deb? She's come back here.
Back in the 80s. Yeah. Hello.
Yes, start again.
Back in the 80s when, everything just was going, and Year 10 was a thing. So we were raising money for our Year 10 formal. And we actually, all-girls school, public school, washed the teachers' cars in the school car park in our crochet bikinis.
Oh, no!
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
They paid into the formal fund.
Raised $7 million.
It was a time, wasn't
You've
it?
missed a spot.
Yeah.
What a time.
At what point in your adult life, Debbie, did you think, hang on a minute, that sounds a bit odd now?
Yeah, that was a bit wrong. Yeah, probably when I was, married and had kids myself.
Yes.
Yeah. Wouldn't have liked that.
Because when you have your own kids, everything looks different in that prism. Don't you? You think, well, how would I feel about that?
Wow. They were the days, weren't they? We're going to take more of your calls after the news.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
All right, let's get started. Overdrive. Brace yourselves. Come on, baby. Bring it home. What you got in your flesh?
School fundraisers, they can be fraught, can't they?
They can be fraught, and they're always raising money, and your parents are constantly being asked to fork out. So that's why sometimes the small dickier fundraisers are the most fun.
Yeah.
So you don't have to, I pledge $1 million for my son to kick the first football of the year or whatever.
But if it involves getting your dickie out, then there might be some trouble.
This was getting your feet out. This school in Oklahoma, here's some actual audio from it.
He is devouring them.
Yeah. It makes me feel sick. These are kids lying on their stomach, licking the feet of what look like some older people with peanut butter on their feet. And they say they raised $150,000. The school superintendent of the region is looking into it and says it's disgusting. Funny that. The parents are outraged.
The tribal drum is beating Tales of the Fundraiser.
He is devouring them.
We've heard of girls in crochet bikinis washing the teachers' cars.
Vicky has joined us.
Hi, Vicky.
Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Jonesy.
Vic.
Hey, Vicky, before we go any further, congratulations. You have our Easter show package. You've got family pass to the show, Jones and Amanda show bag, and Dodgem rides as well.
Fantastic. You've made our week.
Lovely.
Awesome.
Well, it's only Monday. It can only get better from here.
What a great way to start it. Thanks, Jonesy.
What happened with the fundraiser?
Okay, so ours is a little different. We were asked to actually bring all of our dogs, our pooches along, and the one with the waggiest tail would win the competition.
Fair enough.
How did you... Yeah.
Sorry, Jeff. The fox terrier won. She had the waggiest little tail. So the audience, all the parents would yell and cheer, the dogs would wag their tail, and that's how we actually had our fundraiser.
And were there plops everywhere? Was there trouble with dogs, dog fights?
Oh, there was, and yes, that was off on the sideline.
Yeah.
But still, nothing really happened other than the dog wagging.
Well, it is unusual. And bring your dog to school, and if it wags its tail, I mean, there's such an easy way to make money. What was that thing before? That call before? You pay money to lift your skirt and show your wobbly knees. Come on, schools. Bring your dog in and get them to wag their tail.
Yeah, look, I was hoping for more there, Vicky, but that's okay.
Oh,
I just, I felt like I led down a garden path there. It's just a dog wagging a tail.
Yeah, but don't you think that's weird for a fundraiser? A dog with the waggiest tail?
Mel is with us. Hello, Mel. Mel.
Hi, guys. How are we?
Very well, thank you. What was also, you are off to the Easter show. Well done, with a show bag as well.
Thanks.
What was? Thank you. Sound effect. What was the fundraiser?
Okay, so you know those earn and learn stickers that you get from Woolworths? You buy your groceries and they give you stickers that you send to your school, and then your school could buy sports equipment with it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we had a child who was in preschool, and then we had a child in kindergarten from a very prestigious private school. So we were collecting stickers for the preschool, helping out the little man. And my kindergarten kid did question this, and we kind of, I was kind of in a mood one day, and I'm just like, well, you go to a bloody private school. We spend enough goddamn money.
Fair enough.
You can buy your own sports equipment.
Yep.
Yeah. So, fast forward a few weeks, and we're at an assembly, and, the teachers are asking these kids, have you bought in, how much sports equipment are we going to get? And all these kids are putting their hand up, and they're like, I bought 2 seats in, I bought 3 seats in. No, not my parrot. He puts his hand up and he goes, we go to a bloody private school and my mummy pays enough goddamn fees that you can buy your own sports equipment. Oh, my God. The whole assembly, all the parents are in hysterics. I am just embarrassed. It was just absolutely...
Yeah.
It was just like tough nightmare to make.
So good.
But it had to be said.
But also, you make a valid point, and I've often felt that too. And I've got friends who've run fundraisers, and you think, I hope this money doesn't go towards funding a new teacher, because the Department of Education should be doing that, not parents.
You need a hot and cold swimming pool?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Mel. And Dwayne is with us. Hello, Dwayne.
G'day.
G'day, Dwayne. You're off
I
to
grew up in the country. Yep. And where we had the old country school, we'd have a school fete, and to raise money, which cost us kids $1 each, they put a calf out on the oval, and you had to chase the calf. Yep. We had from 5-year-olds to 16-year-olds chasing the calf. First prize was you got to take the calf home.
So you got livestock.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think if I remember rightly, there was a dislocated shoulder, a broken arm, and 2 broken fingers in the event.
Right. And what would they do with the calf?
Well, we're in the country. Yeah. Take it down to butchers and have it cut up.
Oh, what a dreadfully stressful day for the calf.
Thank you for candy coating.
I know. All these rotten kids chasing you, and then, phew, I'm going home to a new home tonight.
Wow, they were simple times.
Weren't they just? Where was a crochet bikini in that?
Thank you for all your calls.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation Podcast.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Rumps for the pub test. And today, NRL in Las Vegas did it pass the pub test.
It was a great game to watch. 2 games, I loved it. And I thought, I wonder how the Americans enjoy watching 2 games, but it's still shorter than 1 NFL game. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, I think it was a good idea. I think there was a lot of expats in the crowd. But, the Beatles many years ago, when they were getting out of Liverpool, no one was interested in London, in the Beatles, in the world of executives and stuff.
In London?
In London. So from Liverpool, anything that came out of Liverpool was dreadful in the world of Londoners. And so Brian Epstein famously brought people along on the buses, Beatles fans from Liverpool, to London. So they'd be performing, and naturally the Beatles were a very good band. But you sell the sizzle, not the steak. You get the people in there.
But this is why we're putting it to the pub test today. Does the sizzle matter? The NRL wants this to be an annual thing in Vegas. They want to build an audience in America. They want all this stuff.
Yep.
Do you care? Like, I was watching the commentary on Fox, and it's, the Americans loving it. Just push, push, push. I don't care. I know normally Australia is like, I hope you like us. And yes, I want NRL to be successful everywhere. But I'm watching my team, the Roosters, play no matter where they are.
Well, I watched both games and I enjoyed it. Matt at Channel 9, he was selling the sizzle.
You are going to enjoy what we affectionately call the greatest game of all. Here come the Bunnies. Rugby League continues.
And I was just into it. I was just loving it.
Some of the comments...
I had a real sense of pride as well.
Well, here's us going, isn't it massive in America? A college basketball game that was shown before the first game, before the Rabbitohs and the Sea Eagles, went overtime. So they took it off their sports channel to another channel, and that's the only place it was featured in their off-sports channel. And they called it rugby.
Yeah.
And then there was some of the comments. I love this one. Am I seeing correctly? Are these gents playing without pads or helmets? But this is from a Twitter site called American Murray. And people are going, yeah, I think that's fake. Or, this is another player is bleeding. Is this normal? They're playing on. Oh, my God. As you say, they've got the girls from Liverpool to come and be these big exponents of the game in America. Does it matter to you? It's a lot of money that's been spent.
Sure.
And the NRL wants this. Do we want it? Does it matter?
Jam Nation.
I demand entertainment.
Are you not entertained?
Put on your dancing shoes.
Now give me your best shot.
Entertainment is here. Emma Gillespie, the Deputy Editor of Daily Oz. How are you?
Good morning. I am well. Thank you. Another week, another conspiracy theory.
It's amazing. And I've spoken a bit on the show about this too, about Kate Middleton. She was promised time off. We wouldn't look at her until Easter. But a lot of weird stuff's going on in the royal family. And there's a vacuum of information. And where there's a vacuum of information, the conspiracy theorists will land.
Yeah, we've really hit a sweet spot here with pop culture, royals, conspiracies. If the Swifties could avert their attention from Taylor Swift and move on to Kate Middleton, I think we'd find her within moments. In case you've missed this story, though, Kate Middleton, the palace told us in January that she was having abdominal surgery. They said it was going to be a 10-week or so recovery and that we wouldn't see her until Easter.
2 weeks in hospital. That's substantial.
Yeah. We didn't get any specifics on what the surgery was, the nature of it, but just they said, she's going away. She's going to need time to recover. She won't be back. Of course, that timeline is playing out. People have maybe forgotten or they've grown impatient and we haven't seen her. The last time she was seen was Christmas. So the conspiracies have rolled in thick and fast.
But part of that is that all four major working royals, because Charles slimmed down the royal family. There's him, there's Queen Camilla, there's Kate Middleton and William. All of them at the moment are missing in action.
Pretty much.
That's what is going on. And people are saying we've never seen this before. The Queen on her last days on earth was photographed meeting a new Prime Minister. Her hands were black. We saw photos of Prince Philip looking like a cadaver.
Why were her hands black?
Well, she was obviously so old and ill by then.
Oh, yeah. Frail, yeah.
And frail. But they fronted up. The world is saying, people are saying, well, where's the PR here? And they're not listening.
Well, what's interesting, I think, is when we think about the treatment that Harry and Meghan got, and, think what you will and say what you will about them, but they, Meghan was hounded constantly, constant coverage. Yep. What was she eating? What was she doing? What was she wearing? Why was it wrong? And then the sort of privacy that's now being afforded to Kate by the British tabloids, because all this speculation is pretty much online. It's on Twitter, it's on Reddit, it's in the forums, it's on social media, but it's not really being reported on widely in the British tabloids.
No, they're giving her that time.
Which kind of plays into that relationship that Harry's sort of told us a little bit more about, that, William and Kate are sort of in bed with the British media and they call the shots. But on the other side of this, there are some genuinely hilarious conspiracies. So I thought maybe we could go through a few of those.
That's what I'm here for.
So the overarching idea is that, she's probably in a basement dungeon, but I liked that she could be on The Masked Singer. That was a good one. That she has had a boob job.
Oh, I heard Brazilian butt lift.
Yep, there was the BBL. That she had a bad haircut and is growing out a fringe that she's regretted. I thought that was a good one.
That can happen.
There are people that think she might have died, but I don't know about that.
Coma gets mentioned a lot.
Yep. Oh, vaccines get mentioned a lot.
Of course.
The anti-vaxxers think.
Oh, the cookers have gone crazy.
Oh, there's threads that just say the vaccines have kicked in. Yep. This is what happens. There are theories that she's had a secret baby who has red hair. So hiding that one away. that she has eloped with Princess Eugenie.
Yeah.
She's locked in a bathroom. She's joined ISIS. She's on a mission to the moon. That she's becoming non-binary. So there's all of that.
But in the midst
she's hanging out with Harold Holt.
In the midst of that, it is unusual for the royal family not to play the PR game. And they have said, yes, she's going to be having surgery. You won't see her till Easter. But without Prince Charles, without the Queen, without William, who's, acting unusually at the moment, there is a vacuum, and they normally would fill that somehow.
And the Camilla thing is, this just broke overnight that apparently from Monday, from today, she's having 2 weeks off. She's going on a holiday or something.
But I think
the timing is so bizarre.
So bizarre. I think King Charles, must be more seriously ill than we have been led to believe.
I think that possibly this all ties into that maybe we don't know what cancer he has yet, but we know he's undergoing treatment. There are rumours online that he has pancreatic cancer.
I read that too.
There are also rumours online that Kate Middleton's in an induced coma. So who knows what's true. But I think certainly they're probably getting their ducks lined up for something. Why we wouldn't hear from them, I don't know. Kate Middleton, Princess Catherine, we've seen her half an hour after she gives birth with the perfectly coiffed, blow-dried hair. So, the really long recovery time on this, I think, raises some valid questions.
None of them are playing the royal game at the moment, and it's so interesting. Something's going to blow.
My big observation here is how bad is Harry? How much is Harry on the nose when Prince Andrew is getting wheeled out ahead of him? That's all I can say about that. Well, great work, Em. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation. Podcast. We're not gonna take it.
I want you to get up right now.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I am as mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test, and today it's all about the NRL in Las Vegas. Does that pass the pub test?
Well, I thought it was a great spectacle. I loved watching both games yesterday, but when the commentary was pushing, the Americans are loving it, I actually don't care. And normally, that's the thing as Australians, you like us, you really like us. This need to be seen around the world. I would have watched the Roosters no matter where they were playing.
Sure.
I enjoyed the spectacle, but the NRL wants to expand. This is the NRL's gig. It's not my gig. I don't need to have us in America.
I think it's a big deal.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's great because it made me feel proud of the great game that is NRL.
Most of the people in the crowd, I would say, were Australians going for a weekend on the booze in Vegas. Why wouldn't they?
Why weren't we there? That's
so
all I can say.
Does it matter to you that this game was being played in the States?
Yeah.
The NRL in Vegas, does it pass the pub test?
Yes, I think it definitely does. I think that we need to promote, and I think it makes us look proud as Australians, and this is what we can offer. We're tough. So I think it's really great.
It certainly does because, Amanda, our Roosters won.
No, it doesn't pass the pub test, I'm afraid, because I just really don't care what happens in the States. I sound a bit old-fashioned, but I just think it's a game for us here.
Definitely pass, because it brings so much exposure to us Australians, and it'll just improve our economy and everything.
I actually tend to agree with Amanda. I really don't care if it's not in Vegas. I think that the supporters are going to be loving it wherever it is, whether the Americans like it or not. I just think everyone just loves the footy anyway, so does it have to be in America?
No, it doesn't pass the pub test, mate. Because it's a very expensive venture for starters. I don't think any Americans really cared.
It passes the pub test as far as I'm concerned because the Roosters won. Go the Roosters.
Oh, rightio. Okay. Well, it's not a forum to bang on about how great the Roosters are.
Look, maybe it is.
Nonetheless.
Maybe it is.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation. Podcast.
I love this movie, Ricky Stenicki, and the premise of it is a group of pals have invented a fake friend, Ricky Stenicki, which they've used over the course of from childhood up into adulthood.
If they ever want to go away for a weekend, I've got to go and see my mate Ricky.
And if I've learned anything, as soon as you get wives involved in something, then that's when stuff starts to unravel.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happens to the boys.
All we did was tell one lie.
Hundreds and hundreds of times over many, many years.
If the truth does come out, my marriage is over.
What if we hire an actor to play Stenicki?
Rock Hard Rod, X-rated rock and roll impersonator.
I do a whole act, wall-to-wall, top-to-bottom jizz jams. Thanks for coming out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So horny to be here.
This is Ted Summerhays, my boss.
Ted, nice to meet you. Digging the suit and the seedlings, man.
The Seedlings.
The hair plugs, they're new, right?
This is my hair.
We're gonna lose our jobs.
I was really taken with your friend Stanicki. He's got brass balls on him, that guy. That's why I hired him.
That's awesome. What did you say? Just say it one more time.
It's a very
funny
very
film.
funny movie.
Playing the boss is William H. Macy, and it's been made by the Farrelly brothers, so you know it's going to be great. Dumb and Dumber, Something About Mary, all that great
We've
stuff.
got William H. Macy and Peter Farrelly joining us next.
Jam Nation.
Well, let's talk about the new movie, Ricky Stanicki. Behind the hit movies, There's Something About Mary and Dumb and Dumber is the incredible producer Peter Farrelly. And alongside him is William H. Macy. They're joining us right now. You might remember William as a chaotic dad we fell in love with in Shameless.
Yeah, the boys are with us right now. How you doing, fellas?
Great. How are you?
We are great. This movie looks hilarious. And what an extraordinary premise. Which of you is brave enough to tell us the story of Ricky Stanicki?
Well, in a nutshell, I mean, it's really about what happens when your lies come alive. Like, it's these people, these guys who have a series of lies their whole lives. They're always lying, telling them, and they have to come up with the character who they've invented, bring him to life, and see what happens. That's the easiest way I can explain it. Yeah. You appreciate, it's funny that it's about the lies they tell, but the thing that makes Stanicki good is he doesn't lie. He's honest. He's right in your face, this, that. And then you're like, I want this guy. He gives it to me straight. And it's actually interesting that that's how it comes out. Yes.
This movie was filmed in Melbourne. How did you come to Melbourne? How'd that come about?
There was a guy named Paul Curry who had read the script. Again, it was taking us forever to get this movie made. And Paul Curry read it, and he called me and he says, I don't understand why they're not making this. This is amazing.
That's not bad, Peter. That's not bad.
Not even close to Australian.
Actually, it wasn't bad.
That was French. But anyway, but he called up and said, hey, let's make it. You can make it, here, and we'll, get all the tax incentives and do all the stuff. So we went off and made it.
How did you find William working with John Cena? Because he's so po-faced, but his timing, he's so brilliant, isn't he?
Yes. He's a serious guy. I mean, he's got a physical presence, which is a little bit daunting, and it's the perfect thing for comedy, because he's a man in full, and yet he can be sillier than any of us. And he's brave.
He's the funniest big man I ever in history. He is hilarious. Very good actor.
William, you do a good job playing this that executive as the boss of everything. How did you get involved in this?
Well, as Pete says, you can count on one hand the number of actors or directors who get to decide what they're going to do next. Mostly, we all sit around depressed until the phone rings. And the phone rang, and they sent me this script, and I loved it immediately. And I said, yes, it was a no-brainer.
But when you say it took so long, how long did it actually take to get this up?
Honestly, 15 years.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. But by the way, they all take a long time. It's hard to get a movie made. Dumb and Dumber, my first movie, took 5 years. It was the exact same script that we made, and everybody in town turned it down, including all the actors, until finally Jim Carrey read it and said, yeah, let's do it. And then we got a movie. And there's always, you got to keep getting that lucky break. And Paul Curry, honestly, made this movie happen. When Paul Curry called us and said, this is the funniest, I don't understand why they're not making. I said, Paul, don't question it. That's what they always do.
But does that make you... Like, I find that soul destroying. I don't even know how you guys make movies. I have no idea how a movie is even made, how you finance it, how you get the people in it, because it always seems like you're just going to hear no all the time.
Yeah, and if you try and make it timely, then you're keeping all the plates in the air. No, well,
I don't think we know it's always a minor miracle when one gets made.
Yeah, and you got to just keep pushing, like, and it doesn't get easier. And I tell people, like, they say, yeah, I'm having a hard time. I say, yeah, that's the thing. I was in LA 9 years before I got a movie made, but always, I always felt like I'm right, they're wrong. Everybody who's saying no, they're wrong. And I felt that about this project. I felt like these guys, they're crazy. This is such a good script, but whatever.
But
you got to just keep pushing, never give up hope.
Well, we're thrilled this movie's been made.
And then Cats, the movie, got made. Well, why? What happened?
Yes. Well, there's an old film called Stage Door, and one of the characters said, the important decisions in Hollywood are made instantly. It's the little decisions that they take years to make.
Yeah.
So there's a whole breed of people called producers who try to quantify what makes a good movie, and you can't.
You can't.
You can't. They just come together. And they work or they don't work. There's a little bit of magic.
Yeah. Well, this one's magic.
Well, this magic, and I'm just glad it's out there. You can relax now, fellas. You can just
Yeah.
Fun. It's good to make people laugh.
Easy.
It is. I agree.
You can stream Ricky Stenicki exclusively on Prime Video.
Do it.
It's great to talk to you guys. Congratulations. This is great. Thank you for joining us.
Nice to see you.
See you later.
Thank you. Bye. See ya.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation Podcast.
It's gonna blow your mind.
Amazing.
I think they like it. I believe this is going to be our finest hour.
Okay, smarty pants.
Show me what you got.
Friday night, my spies were telling me TLR, the living room gang, back together.
Oh, it was so nice. I had dinner with Barry, Miguel and Chris.
Yep.
We went to my favourite restaurant. Have you been there? Mimi's in Coogee. I've been there
Very
actually
nice.
with you.
It's just down the road from your house.
Lovely. I just love it. And we met up there. And of course, all the staff know Miguel, all the chefs come out to say hello.
You walk in, you're like Lawsy. You walk in, they go, here
true.
she is, golden tonsils, put her in the corner in the special chair and
so not true.
give her a schooner of wild turkey.
But when you go out to dinner with Miguel, and you've done this too, it's so good because you sit there and he says, we'll have this, and this. He takes over the ordering.
And it's good
so
when you go because
easy.
Barry pays. Because he goes, I'll pay, because he insists on paying.
No, we all chipped in. We all
did the chip
paid.
in.
We
Well,
all
I guess
paid.
because it's lean times, I suppose.
It's not lean times.
But is the
It's not lean times. Don't paint us in that picture.
because he lives? I'm saying this though. Is there any truth in the rumour that the TLR gang are getting back together?
That's not you know very well. A, it's not a rumour, and B, there's no truth in it. People in the restaurant said how much they loved seeing us all together. And that is true. There's such, you know how media will often fake chemistry. I think we're very lucky on this show as well that we have a real friendship.
This is all fake.
It's completely fake. But the four of us are such tight friends, and it's such a shame that we're not working together.
Yeah.
But no, I don't. That's not coming back. Well, Chris is now at Channel 7.
Of course.
Miguel has taken over the time slot. He's on our show this week because Friday, 7:30, he's doing Ready, Steady, Cook. You and I are contestants on that
I'm
in
looking
coming
forward
weeks.
to whipping your butt.
Sure. That's not a recipe.
I'll just say this to you. If the TLR gang are getting back together, I'd like to propose my addition of a character on your show in the form of Claude Crowe from Shell's Neighbourhood. Remember Shell's Neighbourhood?
Yeah.
Claude Crowe. I think what it needs, and I think people would be in agreement with this, we need a puppet back on TV because Agro's been gone for some time. Aussie Ostrich has been gone for some time. I think it's time now.
For you to be a puppet.
I know, not a puppet. I'll be the character, not necessarily Claude Crowe. We'll put that as a placeholder name, but just a character. While you guys are on the lounge, I just pop up, g'day, man, and g'day, guys, what's going? And then,
So would you have someone's hand up your bum? You'd do anything. If the contract said I had to, I would. Something tells me you're only in it for the puppetry.
Just keep me in mind, okay?
Well, sadly, no, the show isn't coming back, but it was so great to see those guys again.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Jam Nation
Podcast.
No, I watched a lot of good telly on the weekend. You know what I watched? Equalizer 3. Hello.
Is that new?
Yeah. I'm a bit of a tight ass when it comes to my rental Foxtel stuff, so I was waiting for it to become free, and then it became free.
Isn't this where he kind of goes crazy on people in Bunnings and puts drills in their heads?
That's Equalizer 1.
Oh.
And then have you seen Equalizer 2?
No.
So good.
Same thing, but in a different location.
But a lot of reviewers were slagging off Equalizer 3, and I was a little bit worried about that. But I will tell you right now, Robert McCall delivers in spades in Equalizer 3.
He wasn't the Equalizer, was he? Wasn't it Denzel Washington?
The character is Robert McCall. The actor is Denzel Washington.
Okay, it's my mistake.
So good. But I also watched Married at First Sight last night. Have you been following it?
I only know what you tell me.
I just, it's like ice. I've never taken ice before, but I imagine
you're chewing your face off.
I do. I always dip back into it. But I've been following the story of Jack and Tori. Jack is the personal trainer with the man bun that makes his head look like a pineapple.
Right.
And
is that a good thing? Does Tori like it? Are they getting on?
Do you like pineapples? Well, Tori seems to be totally smitten with Jack, but Tori constantly says, "Don't waste my time." This is something that comes out quite regularly in the show.
I have very serious feelings towards you. That's why I'm nervous. And I have a lot at stake as well. And I wouldn't waste your time, as I don't want you to waste my time. Yeah, and I'm on the same page.
Yeah, definitely don't waste my time because that will really me off. Keep that in mind.
I love having my time wasted. When I advertise something in the Trading Post, I always say, no time wasters. Give me a time waster.
You know, they're just talking cliches. And he's talking about steak, so you get steak and pineapple.
Ooh.
It's a lot at stake.
Tori also said this.
What the hell? I just felt blindsided by Jack. I have given up my livelihood to be here. And so there is a lot weighing on this. And whether it was Jack or whether it was someone else, I want to make sure that it's worth my time. That is the God honest truth.
Now, who is this woman? Was she working for Deutsche Bank? How important is her role in life?
Maybe she's working for a watch company.
So, Tori, I did a bit of deep diving on Tori.
What time is she wasting?
She's a business development manager.
Is that a word salad? What does that mean?
Can you ask me what is a
business development manager?
Business development managers play a crucial role in the success of an organisation, Amanda. These professionals generate new sales leads, negotiate client pricing, and forecast sales revenue, all to support one of the most important business development management responsibilities, helping organisations maximise their profits.
Sorry, I nodded off.
I think she works at a call centre.
Right.
Or Deutsche Bank.
Or a watch company. Don't waste her time.
Don't waste her time. I watch it so you don't have to.
Thank you.
Jam
Nation.
Everybody shout. Come on now, sing out. It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
So get to it to $20,000 if you're our favourite ghoulie of the year, thanks to Heron Forbes Machinery House.
Your one-stop machinery shop. What have we got today?
Hi, Jonesy and Amanda. What gets my ghoulies is when you spend $5 on a punnet of strawberries or blueberries, and when you get home, half of them have got mangy stuff on them, mould and stuff. They don't even last a day. Gets my ghoulies.
I think we played that one last week.
We see Gemini Rise not in here today because he's got a cold.
Ingrown fingernail.
I think usually he gets the ghoulies. Let's try another one.
My ghoulie is when I go for an early morning walk and I see another dedicated early morning walker up ahead. I realise I'm making ground on them, and I get close enough, I realise it's not an early morning walker, it's a wheelie bin, not a fellow walker. Old age, failing eyesight is what my ghoulie is, and the sad thing is I've done this before.
Oh, yeah.
Thank goodness I have never greeted a wheelie bin yet.
Yeah. I was waving at a palm tree the other day, thought it was a friend.
Yeah. It is your only friend.
Jam Nation.
Our favourite caller, email or Facebook friend wins $300 to spend at Hotel Mossman, serving sensational steaks and schnitties until midnight.
Wow, that's a late schnitty. 11:30 schnitty. I like the idea of that. You get a Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and fridge magnet as well, which is great.
Oh, I saw some footage of the most horrific school fundraiser in Oklahoma. They raised a lot of money, but they also raised eyebrows. Kids were lying on the floor, licking the feet of what looked like adults covered in peanut butter.
Ew.
Foul. So the tribal drum was beating for Tales of the Fundraiser.
He is devouring them.
Yeah,
That's audio from it. Awful. Here's Deb from Illawong.
Back in the 80s, we were raising money for our Year 10 formal, and we actually, all-girls school, public school, washed the teachers' cars in the school car park in our crochet bikinis.
Oh, no!
Okay. Yeah, they paid into the formal fund.
I bet you they did.
Yeah, very elaborate formal that year.
Just me hubcap there, love.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Of course, Ugly Phil is next, and we can catch us tonight for Jam Nation from 6 o'clock.
Yes.
See you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Wipe the tears, baby, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
One swallow, string cheerio, chin chin, goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Damn Nation podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.